Welcome to Megabots. Yes, that's right. Bit of a play on words there from Megabit. That's where we get the name from, being virtual and online. Megabot. And these are Megabots. And rightly so, as we saw in Heat 1, Group 1 and 2. Both Crimbot and Ramsey progressed to the semi-finals. There's still plenty more of action though before those. And here are our Heat winners. Crimbot led the way with Group 1, followed by the very impressive Ramsey. Dark horse to win the whole tournament. And this is how it looks on paper. Crimbot in the first place of our first semi-finals. They'll be up against Group 7 winner, and Ramsey up against Group 8 winner, whoever that could be. And it's not over, because our runner-up from each group will land a place in the pool. So without further ado, let's unravel. Group 3, we have Synergy, Shunt Stack. The favourite is Terrorohurtz, but Daisy Cutter. In the older friendly tournaments behind closed doors, Daisy Cutter has got to the grand final twice. Very good looking robots. Over in Group 4, Botribution and Dalek. Chaos 2, the favourites, and Blue 1, 2, 3 again. A grand final from way back. Let the wars begin. Terrorohurtz is against Shunt Stack. Here is Terrorohurtz, the favourite, with the axe. Very deadly. And Shunt Stack. Don't let Shunt see this robot with some lifters and spikes. It's all very, very interesting.
1. Activate.
2 minutes for each fight. We have, of course, 3 points for a clear win if it goes to a judge's decision, 2 points for a win, 1 for a judge's loss, and 0 points for a clear loss. Got to admire Shunt Stack here. Don't get tangled with Shunt Stack. Obviously getting its inspiration from our house robot with the scoop. Not very strong armour though. Terrorohurtz with that devastating, menacing... Oh, it's an absolute threat, really. Always has been Terrorohurtz. It's dominant, it's persistent. It really is a devastating weapon. Shunt Stack doing really well here and has already shredded a lot of armour off Terrorohurtz. Of course, Shunt Stack the heaviest here, trying to figure a way through and get round to Terrorohurtz's side to avoid those lethal hammer blows. Don't think it's doing much here, because now Shunt Stack is naked. Oh dear. Terrorohurtz, a veteran of course of the series. Shunt Stack has not good control into Sir Kilowat now, who comes out of play. Stay out of the way, maybe rebelling at the fact that you've taken Shunt's name. It's a good idea for a robot. It's, like I said, very heavy. There is Shunt. Now Terrorohurtz. Oh, that's back control. That will count against Terrorohurtz if we go to a judge's decision. It's looking that way at the moment. Oh, I would say Terrorohurtz is on top. Certainly doing the more damage. Shunt Stack barely recognisable. Now it's shredded its armour. Now the pit starts to descend in the arena. We do go to the last 10 seconds here. Shunt Stack very nearly in the pit. Oh, nearly!
Cease.
Dicing with death there as we do go to a judge's decision. Well, Shunt's come out to play. He's rebelled a bit there. Obviously on Shunt Stack. The winner is Terrorohurtz. Yes, I would agree with that. 2 points. The damage and control. Clearly a winning factor there. Next it's Synergy and Daisy Cutter in the arena. Here is Synergy. It merges both front claws together, hence the name. And Daisy Cutter, 2 devastating saws. And we'll see how it does in the arena now.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
It also adds these 2 spikes, so it sort of pinches and grapples hold of a robot like a crab to get in underneath and trying to do some sort of damage with the front circular saw. And it's already shredded a big chunk of armour here from Synergy. Off Synergy, going towards Sir Kilowat there in the corner. Now, Daisy Cutter has come 4th place on a couple of occasions in the past, in tournaments way back behind closed doors. Now, Kilowat's having a bit of a feed on Synergy. It's not really utilising its idea of a robot here to synergise and get in to try and destroy Daisy Cutter. Now gets the claw in, but see the power here from Daisy Cutter. Look at this shove. That was an epic push towards the house robots there. As now Daisy Cutter comes in. The thing is with Daisy Cutter, if it's against a flipper, it has no self-righting mechanism. You wonder how it's managed to come 4th place on a couple of occasions. It's the skill, it's the speed, it's the manoeuvrability, and of course the combined with the devastating 2 saws. Now Synergy completely naked here. Off comes the weapon. Yep, that's definitely Synergy. Synergize a name. Spinning around.
Cease.
Daisy Cutter. The clear winner there. So how does this look like on the leaderboard? It's a clear 3 points. Daisy Cutter straight to the top of the leaderboard. More from Group 3 shortly. We now move across to Group 4. 4 brand new robots ready to fight it out to the death. Remember, only one can survive the group. Our first fight is Chaos 2 and Dalek. Let's have a look at both robots. Here is the favourite, Chaos 2. Chaos by name and nature, the lightest in the whole heat. Up against Dalek, spinning like a Dalek with a flipper and claw.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Now you'd have to put Chaos 2 as the favourite here. Dalek, very quick and manoeuvrable here and can self-right. So it'll be interesting. Probably the best form of weaponry to be up against Chaos 2 is the flipper. And it's flipped over. Look at this. Quick self-righting. Dalek spinning around. And again here, Chaos 2 has a lot of thinking to do now with Dalek as it is flipped over again. Maybe not though. Chaos 2 shoving. Yep, poke. Poke. Another poke. There we go. I don't think Dalek can self-right there. Well, that was a shame. Started off very well.
Cease.
But in the end, nowhere near enough. Disappointing. I thought we were onto a good, solid fight there. I was wrong. Chaos 2 gets 3 points. On to our second round, our second fight. It's Botribution and Blue. Botribution, only tracked robot we have tonight. Very slow though. And Blue, quite the opposite. And a firm favourite. Very experienced as well.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
I'll tell you what you mean by blue. It certainly is very, very blue. Spinning around with the blue flags as well. 2 lifters. You might not be able to see. They can see. And it has worked. Very effective there. 2 flippers at the front. Blue can self-right as well, but Botribution cannot. They do have the same type of lifting forks at the front. But at the moment... yeah, because that would happen. The axe has just come off Botribution, who has the only hope of trying to get to that floor flipper for it to flip over. No. No. Dead and buried. Sergeant Bash and Sir Kilowatt are out to play. And Blue goes flying. Well, why not? You've won the fight. You've won the fight. You've got a firm, clear 3 points here. Botribution.
Cease.
Now a lot to do here. They end on 0 points, which is a shame. But let's take a breather now and go over to our special event. It's the return of the Ultimate Challenge, where robots have to face off against dead metal. Thor survived. Now Behemoth should do this. It's probably the best flipper to try and get dead metal out of the arena. And here we go. Now, Behemoth, who we will be seeing in the tournament. Dead metal though, clawing in. That's a nibble and an irritation there. Behemoth cannot get hold and get to his side by the looks of it. This is annoying. Oh, I can see this being very, very frustrating for the driver here. Trying to get round. Look at this, it's shredding. Dead Metal's got in there very early. Obviously aware of Behemoth's potential. There you can see to flip the house robot and get Dead Metal. Oh dear me. This was probably the favourite to win the ultimate challenge. Behemoth has the right angle with the scoop to get hold of a robot to throw out the arena. It's not going to happen now. Behemoth now could really end badly here. I take it back. My firm favourite to win this tournament probably won't be happening again. He's been immobilised. Dead Metal has completely destroyed Behemoth. I was not expecting that, and that is a shame. That is a shame. I think we'll be stopping now because yes, Behemoth is immobile. How long did they last for? Oh, 66.57 seconds. Thor still dominates and leads. That is a shame, and a bit of an anticlimax there. But we go back to the main competition, and it's the return to Group 3. And in the next round, it is Terrorohurtz versus Synergy in the arena. Of course, Synergy desperate for points here.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And here we go. Bit of flickering there. We do apologise. Some technical difficulties with that camera angle. Just the game's glitching, basically. Synergy now trying to get out of the way of that devastating weapon of Terrorohurtz. Terrorohurtz, of course, on 2 points. Oh, not the strongest armour, of course. It's the Perspex sheets that stop any robots getting into the body of Terrorohurtz. Axe is just almighty. For the second time. Poor Synergy. It's not managed to synergise yet at all with those two front claws. Oh, it'd be great to see it actually work. It's not getting any love. But look at this pushing power. Terrorohurtz is not the strongest of robots when it comes to pushing. Quite weak. Synergy now. This is brilliant. The comeback is on here. Using its second claw to pinch into Terrorohurtz. Can it pull an almighty shocker here out of the bag? Not too sure. Spinning around. You don't want to stay there too long. That is the pit. Terrorohurtz. 1, 2, 3. It's lethal, isn't it? Devastating. It's about to be... Oh, it's over! Poor Synergy. It's not doing anything. 3 points for Terrorohurtz. Synergy flipped by Matilda. Well, you do go into a CPZ. We do warn you, Roboteers. Do you listen? No!
3, 2, 1, activate.
Shunt Stack, desperate for points after another slow start off the mark there. Daisy Cutter, of course, on 3, has won the first fight. Now then, this is the thing you see with Daisy Cutter, is even though it's very quite unstable and wobbles quite a lot, it has no self-righting mechanism, so Shunt Stack's flipper, its scoop at the front here, should be able to do something, I think, as the discs whirl on Daisy Cutter. The beauty of this robot is the devastation it can do. Oh, and off comes another weapon. And Shunt Stack didn't even do anything. Dear me. Now then, they're both in lock here. They're locked together, which is the idea really of Daisy Cutter's of the weapon, to those spikes to get in, penetrate, and then have freedom to move around the opposition while the saw comes down. Doing very well here, both robots. Once again though, Shunt Stack is naked. This won't help with exposing the innards, soaring into the innards. The chassis is quite vulnerable now. But they are putting up a good fight, both machines here. Daisy Cutter dangerously close towards Sergeant Bash's corner patrol zone. Onto the floor flipper. This is a good fight. Good slug out. Now we are going to a judge's decision unless something can disastrously... Oh, Matilda's coming out to play. Goodness me, the pit's descended as well. It's not going to matter.
Cease.
Crash Robots got bored, I think, at the end of that. We do go to... yeah, we do go to a judge's decision. The winner is... Oh, it's Shunt Stack. Well, I'm a bit gobsmacked there. That's an amazing win. We go back to Group 4. It's going to be Botribution now against Chaos 2, who needs points desperately. Here they both are.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Chances for Botribution. Ah! Oh! Well, it reversed. And it seems to have worked, but no, it just happened to land on its back. Well, it's landed on the floor flipper here. I mean, this will help if the flipper can help. Great tactics. Yes. No. No, it didn't work. But Chaos 2 did fly very close. Chaos 2 going out of the arena there. That would have been disastrous. Botribution here. It has the tracks. Second time again that the axe comes off.
Cease.
No help. Botribution bullied. No points. Chaos 2 shoots up to 6 points. Gonna have to do some now to beat Chaos 2. It's Dalek against Blue 1, 2, 3. Are we in for another shocker here? A judge's decision that doesn't go the way I thought. Both blue though. That could help. Probably not.
3, 2, 1.
And they both have the same sort of weaponry here as they start the fight. They're both blue. Both have the same lifter. Blue, the more experienced though, having been in more fights in the distant past, reaching a semi-final on a couple of occasions, once reached a grand final friendly tournament. So a lot of expectation for Blue, as it certainly seems to be. But look at the skill there from Dalek. You can't kill a Dalek that easily. Now Blue circling around, trying to get a side angle to flip Dalek out of the way. They've obviously identified the weakness there. Wouldn't stay there too long though, Blue. Armour is shredding. Now then, the front lifter has actually come off Blue there. Still has the backup weapon, which it's just used incredibly effectively. Dalek now over. They should be able to self-right from there. Blue's trying to flip it out the arena. Don't think it's succeeding though. Dalek now trying. It's trying desperately. It needs a miracle. I don't think it's going to get it. Placing on towards the pit of oblivion. Well, Shunt's coming in. Over goes Blue, bullied by Shunt, who will get 3 points. They are on the pit there, but even if it does descend, they're through. Great self-righting, Blue, as it heads out of trouble.
Cease.
Sergeant Bash chases, gives chase. It's another 3 points for Blue. Oh dear me. Well, that's pretty much the group sorted, really. More shortly, we swing back to our last fights of the groups. And for Heat 2, Group 3, it's now Shunt Stack versus Synergy. Shunt Stack, if they get a clear win here, they could be in the running to get through to the semi-finals. You just never know what might happen.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
I have been impressed with Shunt Stack, to be honest. Synergy, oh, so underwhelming. It has the potential though, with the 2 claws. Such weak armour though. It is a shame. Shunt Stack though, probably the little bit more experienced here. And once again, Synergy's armour just getting shredded. They don't want us to be hovering around that floor flipper for too long as they come in together. Now they're both on it. I get off it. I really would get off it because it could flip over. No, Synergy now. They've both gone over. And neither can really self-right. Now, we'll have to have a look at this again, I think, because we're going to go to a judge's decision. who was flipped over first will get the 2 points. I can't see anything. I think we need to call cease and replay.
Cease.
We'll replay the clip when they got thrown off the flipper, and we're looking for who landed first and who was flipped first. Synergy to me, that's clear as crystal clear for me. Shunt Stack just wobbled over but landed on its back after Synergy. There we go, confirmed. Now it boils down to the last fight. Whoever wins this will come out on top and be tonight's winner for Group 3.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
It is all to play for. Simply, the last fight, once again, it boils down to whoever wins this, a clear 3 points, will go through to the semi-finals. Oh, it's such a good tournament with the groups, and you just never know what's going to happen. When it boils down to the last fight, it's just glorious, really. Oh, dear me, Terrorohurtz now naked again, tangling with Shunt. Now, if Daisy Cutter take this to a judge's decision and win, Terrorohurtz and Daisy Cutter will end on the same points, so that'll be interesting to see. And of course, it would go down to their head-to-head, which would be this fight. And based on that, Daisy Cutter would win. It would get the 2 points, but hey, I'm just shouting out options. Anything can happen. Oh, what's this? What an attack that was! The axe there, destroying the back saw of Daisy Cutter. What a targeted attack that was from Terrorohurtz. All to play for. Daisy Cutter has the front weapon still to play with. Terrorohurtz looking around now to get his aim in. Of course, Daisy Cutter has the 2 front spikes as well. I've said many times before to stick and really claw and grab, manipulate with the driving, and I think Terrorohurtz has had it. I do! The disc has rendered Terrorohurtz's innards and electronics useless and immobile, and that is a famous win. It's 3 points for Daisy Cutter, spinning in delight, and rightly so.
Cease.
Yes, Daisy Cutter have got through to a grand final before, way back, and it's living up to its reputation. This is it. 7 points for Daisy Cutter. They win tonight's Group 3. Fantastic stuff. That's a famous victory. 7 points. Let's just confirm that. Group 3 winner there, Daisy Cutter. Now, because Terrorohurtz and Shunt Stack ended on the same points, we go back to their head-to-head. Of course, we remember Terrorohurtz was the winner. So, they go through to the runner-up pool. And they've ended on 5 points. So, at the moment, Razor's looking on edge there. But Terrorohurtz, confident, could potentially win and get through to the semi-finals. We now go over to our last 2 fights of Group 4. It's Botribution against Dalek, next in the arena.
2, 1. Activate.
A little bit of a redundant fight, to be honest. Neither robot can qualify, but if either robot gets a clear 3 points, it will show that they've at least achieved something in this heat. In this group. Bless, they were never going to outdo Chaos 2 or Blue, to be honest, but it's been great to see them perform, both robots. It's great to see a tracked robot. I mean, certainly looking at our series, we never really included tracks, so it is good to see, and certainly doing the damage. That's a lethal... Well, mind where you're going, Botribution. That's a lethal axe on top of Botribution. It's just a shame they've not got a stream egg, because it's just so uneven, and the weight's not greatly distributed correctly, quite top heavy, I think, as they come in for the kill once again. This is all for the hell of it, like I said before. Just an extra bonus battle, really. Good to see them fight, reversing. Botribution in a bit of a daze, really, doesn't know what it's doing. It's onto the flame pit. Now that's doing some damage to Dalek. Don't think it's doing decisive damage though. Botribution trying to reverse. The pit will open up at some point, so you want to steer off that. That actually, though, it's a shame we didn't really see the full potential of Botribution being up against three flippers altogether in its group. It is a shame. Now then, ooh, Dalek here. Oh, and the pit descends. Now this will be a famous victory here for Botribution. I would have thought Dalek would have flipped Botribution ages ago here. I think borrowed time for Botribution. Maybe not. This is Dalek's turn. What a fight. What an end. It's a clear 3 points. I can't believe Dalek didn't get a single point there. There we can see Botribution 3. So unfortunately can't do enough to get through. We say goodbye to Dalek and Botribution. It comes down to the last fight again. It's Chaos 2 and Blue. Whoever wins goes straight through. That rhymes. Yep.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Which is very interesting. I mean, both robots need to get as many points as possible here, because if they land in the runner-up position, they need as many points to assure that they don't fall out of the runner-up pool. So the more points, the better. At the moment, regardless of points, I mean 6 each, that's a great achievement. I mean, to end on 6 points and not win the semi-final, the group to go through to the semi-final, is hugely unlucky. Such is the ferocity of both these robots, really. This is brilliant stuff, and a flip over it again. This is fantastic. This is a final fight in itself, I think. Two very experienced robots. Wouldn't it be great if they meet up again later in the tournament? Well, Blue's flipped over and it's on the pit. Oh, it's landed in the wrong position, really, to self-right. Chaos 2's just looking on. If I was Chaos 2, I would just move away. Move away from the pit, get out of shunt zone, just leave the robot to be counted out. Well, Seasaw's called, and that's it. 3 points for Chaos 2. Well, it was a good fight initially, but look at that, 9 points for Chaos 2, which means they sail through to the semi-finals. Blue will go through to the runner-up position. There we can see, just to confirm, there, Chaos 2. Well, that's shaping up to be a scary semi-final already. There's only 2 robots there. Ramsey, hugely impressive. And like I said just now, the runner-up places, the pool, Blues ends on 6 points. So Razor's looking on edge, and I don't think if another robot gets higher than 4 points, Razor is out. It's great. It's as simple as that. But tonight's winners, Daisy Cutter with the discs, with the circular saws. What a robot this is, and of course the veteran Chaos 2 in all of its magnificent, nostalgic glory. And through to the semi-finals.